Hello, this tutorial will cover how to access the Flipster database from the library's CougarWeb page. Begin by opening a web browser and navigating to the CougarWeb login page. Log in. On the main CougarWeb page, locate the Library tab in the upper left and click on it. On the main library page, near the center, locate the link titled Find Articles in Databases and click on it. On the Databases page, in the section titled Databases Alphabetical by Title, locate the letter F and click on it. This will go to the part of the database list for titles that begin with the letter F. Here we see the link for Flipster. Click on it. And if you are off campus, when you're trying to access this resource, you will be prompted to log in again. Go ahead and log in. And here we see the main Flipster page. Near the top, we have a section titled Latest Issues. Below that, we have another section titled All Magazines. If we wish to see all of the publications on Flipster to which the library is subscribed, we can come to the right side and click on the link titled View All. This shows that the library is currently subscribed to 21 Flipster titles, and they're listed below. If we return to the main Flipster page, we can also see at the left we have a section called Categories. Here we can click on a specific category, for example, Business, and we see the publications that the library subscribes to through Flipster that fall under this category. In this case, only one title, Bloomberg Business Week, is a business title. If we go back to the main Flipster page, and we come to the Latest Issues section, we can click on an individual title to see the full text copies of the issues. Let's use Consumer Reports as an example. Here we see the full text of the issue of the publication. This is the cover page. If we wish to go forward or backward through the issue, we can use the arrows at the right, either the forward or backward arrows. Let's go forward a few pages. And we see the full text of each page. Let's go back. And we return to the cover of the issue. Above the forward and back buttons, we have the zoom functions. If we wish to make the page larger, we click the plus button, and the size of the text is expanded. If we wish to return to the original size, we click the minus button, and we return to the original size. Above the zoom function, we have the pages function. If we hover over this function, we see a listing of all of the pages within the publication. This can make it quicker to navigate through the issue, as we don't have to use the forward and back buttons. We can simply jump to a specific set of pages within the issue. Let's click on pages 20 and 21. And we see that we jump straight to these pages rather than having to navigate with the forward button. Let's go back to the cover page by hovering over the Pages function again and scrolling up. And here we see the cover page. Let's click on it. and we return to the cover of the issue. If we wish to view other issues of this publication, we come to the top function titled All Issues and hover over it. And then at the left in this column, we see all of the issues available. If we wish to view the November 2020 issue of Consumer Reports, we simply hover over the correct month and click on it. Then we come to the top of this screen and click the View button. This will open the selected issue. Also, over at the right, we have a function for printing. If we hover over this, we see we can either print pages in view, which means that we will only be printing the pages that are currently visible on the screen, or we can choose to print all of the pages within an issue. Below the print function, we have a settings function. If we hover over that, we see that we can choose to only view one page at a time. This is different than the default setting. The default setting for Flipster is to view 2 pages at a time. This is up to individual user preference. Below that, we see that we can choose to zoom out on page change. This is a fairly standard setting, and again, it's up to individual preference. Below that, we can choose to fit the display of the pages either by height, width, or height and width. The default setting is to fit by height and width. If we wish to fit by width only, we see that the display is widened so that the entire width of the page fits on the screen, but the height is not able to fit on the screen, so we have to scroll down to view the full page. Let's go back to the default setting, and we see that the entire page is displayed. These are the primary functions of Flipster, and this also shows how to find the Flipster database on the Library CougarWeb page.